Radio Rahim with Oleksandr Krassyuk here in Saudi Arabia still. But boy, the last time I talked to you, the world has changed since then. What did you see Saturday night?
First of all, I saw a tremendously beautiful, amazing, outstanding, just extraordinary performance. Well, I've been in boxing for almost 20 years. I've never seen anything even similar to this. That was just a huge introduction of proper attitude to boxing they have here in Saudi. So this is number one. But we're gonna separate what Saudis do from what boxers do, right? Saudis did it perfect. There were nice fights in the undercard.
Yeah.
Watched them all, almost all of them. Perfect. And then we had the main event. The presentation was, come on, amazing, gold. And then we had the fight. Sometimes shit happens, you know? I think that that's exactly what happened with Tyson Fury. It was a shitty day for him. I remember, well, we all started to know Tyson Fury from the fight with Klitschko. Before that it was a boxer, Tyson Fury. After that it became the name. Klitschko lost to Tyson Fury exactly the same way like Tyson almost lost to Ngannou last night. Klitschko had a shitty day. Normally he has to win 10 fights with Tyson of 10. But that night was a nightmare for him. So he lost. And then Tyson fought who? He fought himself. Struggling with some bad habits in his life. Then he came back for Wilder. Some warm-ups and then Wilder. Wilder. 3 opponents almost in a row. One in between. A difficult one. Then Chisora, White, and then Ngannou. And here comes something extraordinary. So can we evaluate Tyson on his last performance? Definitely not. He's not that kind of fighter. But why did he fight this in this manner? No one has an answer. Probably we can, let's say, how to say it properly? Speculate. This is the right word. We can speculate on he was arrogant, lack of discipline, and thirst for money. These 3 things ruined him, and he didn't treat the guy seriously. But his performance of last night does not show us anything serious for our fight with Usyk. It means that Usyk should not look at this Tyson Fury, because this version of Tyson Fury is not the one we want to beat. We want different Tyson Fury. We want him to take rest, to work, and to come back at his top. That's the guy we want to beat. This version we had last night, it's a sin to fight with a man like that.
With all that said, Oleksandr Usyk earlier today said December 23rd, you must fight. I don't know if that's enough time for Tyson to rest. I don't know if that's enough time to heal his cut. And he doesn't sound like, at least from what Frank Warren has to say, that is a date he wants to keep. What happens if Tyson Fury says, I'm not showing up December 23rd?
He will lose couple more millions of fans for running away from Usyk.
What will Usyk do? I mean, he's mentioned this contract.
He will get upset. Definitely, yes.
Does the contract ironclad say it is December 23rd or we're in breach?
Just remember what Tyson mentioned last week.
But, Tyson says a lot of things. If you say it, I think maybe it holds a little bit more credibility.
Yeah, we have a date in the contract. But come on, we are reasonable people. If he is really injured, if he is really unable to fight, that might happen even to any fighter. I just can't assume Usyk was making a warm-up and suddenly something's wrong with his hand or with his arm. Would it be okay for him to fight? Of course not. But it has to be done in a proper way. Like if he's injured, if he's really injured, then there is some kind of medical procedure that certifies his injury. Then probably it's okay. If it's just they don't want to fight Usyk because he's weak and they don't want to take a risk, then it doesn't sound reasonable for me. Because you know why? What's the difference between losing Usyk on December 23 or losing Usyk on January 17th or losing to Usyk on let's say February 13th? There is no significant difference. The sooner the better.
Are you at all concerned that a delay might disadvantage Usyk and that he's been waiting for so long for this fight to get up for it and then goes away, get up for it, it goes away? That could play in Tyson Fury's favor.
You never know. But at the end of the day, last week everyone was talking about the 14 weeks. Haha. You know what I mean? No, I don't think it's gonna be make some obstacles for Usyk. He's the professional. This is the final, let's say almost the final point of his career. This is the place where he was walking so long, for almost 20 years. He was making things early in the morning, making trainings daytime to become the undisputed. He was the undisputed in cruiserweight. Now it's a final step. He's just one step from it. I don't think there's anything that can ruin his focus on it.
Well, I certainly hope not, because I too want to see the best Fury and the best Usyk fight the best of the best in the heavyweight division to make an undisputed world champion. Radio Rahim with Oleksandr Krassyuk.